Why This Day, Episode 11, The Rumbling of the Army. There were two sieges before Jerusalem's destruction in 70 AD. Nebuchadnezzar had destroyed the temple the first time, and there has been an incursion that took away captives of the king's family, Daniel and his friends, and there was one which eventually ended the destruction of Jerusalem. Matthew 24:15-16. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Christ had prophesied the destruction of Jerusalem in Matthew 24. However, he intimated in the prophecy how the sighting of the Roman army standing in the holy place should be a sign for his people to take flight, essentially to keep a Sabbath, as corroborated by the historian Eusebius. The two sieges which served as type will resurface in an attempt to pressurize the spiritual Jerusalem to submit to a false standard of worship. And just as the siege under Roman General Cestius couldn't prevent the Israel of God from fleeing, and the second siege being that which destroyed the disobedient and insolent that were bent on holding up to and maintaining the idea of an earthly power, the same army that were instrumental in this event will under a guise ensure their singular aim of bringing all to be subservient to the false standard of worship. In 1888, the spiritual spectrum of worship took a new turn with the insurgency of false spirituality, prophetic and revival movements such as the rapping of the Fox sisters in spiritism, Dwight, Moody and AT Pearson, leading great revivals coupled with the occult explosion at the same time. We are witnessing the insurgence of the same dragon philosophy and religion in these last days. More importantly, our age witnessed the first siege when Congress introduced the Blair Sunday Rest Bill. It essentially sought to secure to the people the enjoyment of the first day of the week as a day of rest, to promote it as a day of worship. It took Alonzo, T. Jones, and E.J. Wagner, whose profound speech before Congress caused the army to basically retreat in apparent defeat. However, just as in the typical, the Roman army, though retreated during Cestius, they carried out the siege under Titus. During this time, we have a great responsibility to avoid the evil of these darkness that once plagued our world, swaying many lives to their graves and robbed them of the opportunity to decisively choose their eternal destinies. Before the second siege, we have a very short window. The hordes of evil armies have just started gathering, standing in the holy place. Though the warning to the remnant of God's called out is to flee, it's utterly rejected as they did with the prophets of old. But those with a little conscience, the warning remains: flee.